Hello there, welcome back to 2B2T. We are here with 678 people. We're going to be attempting to build a bee farm, a honey farm. We're using a design that is from Ajax Minecraft that capitalizes a few things. It's a little bit different than the farms I've built before, so we're going to try it out and see what happens. That's always exciting, right? To try things out. Let me, because it'll be night soon. So I've, this is a square chunk that I have carved out. Let me just get rid of these things. Just because. I don't know why, but just because. There we go. All right, cool. So this is our starting point. So we're I apologize. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to be building up some various things, mechanics, all that good stuff to get going here. And we're going to try to put all of this together. The guy's going way too fast for me, though, already. So I'm doomed. But anyways, we're going to do that. Got all the wrong stuff in the wrong spots for my building, but that's okay. This is going to go like that. So this farm will have an auto crafter on it. So it's automatically going to craft bottles of honey into blocks and stuff like that. And of course we can separate stuff, you know, and whatnot. So this is the auto crafter section that we're going to be building first. So we have a lot to figure out. I'm just going to kind of go along with him and as I go figure it out and put things together and stuff. And we'll probably have to go get more materials and stuff like that. But so you'll have to excuse me because I'm watching the other screen so that I can kind of see what I'm going to do. So he put a chest and a dispenser. I believe it was a dispenser. Does it have the right? Nope, it's a dropper. He wants a dropper. All right, let's make one. That's easy enough. All we need is some cobble and redstone. Dropper. There we go. And then we're going to put some chests down below as well. All that good stuff for the final storage. So we're going to put a chest there. We're going to put a dropper here. And then we're going to put hoppers in front of the dropper. Boom, ba-da-ba-doom. And then we're going to put some blocks over here. 8 of them, it looks like. All right. And then a target block. Oh, did I? I did not bring a target block. Let's so we don't have to go back as far. We'll just stick that there. Target block. What do I need for a target block? I need hay bale. Well, that's easy enough. We can do that. And I believe we're going to need quite a few target blocks, so we'll just drop down here and grab some hay bales. Unfortunate. Oh, okay, we can do it right here. I know we're going to need more than that. Grass, you've been temporarily voted off the ship here. We need to, since we're here, we might as well just get a bunch, right? So that we don't have to go back and forth. Because I know the farm uses a lot of target blocks. So this is the slow way to do it. I know. I could empty out some of my inventory and do this. See, this is why you have all these little farms, though. It's just so that you can instantly get what you need and do what you need. Okay, we should be able to do one more, which will give us a nice stack. There we go. And come back here, dirt. Don't want to leave you laying around. Or grass blocks. Who knows? We might need you. Okay, so we've got our hay bale. Now we can make our target block. There we go. We got some target blocks. Perfect. And we're going to stick you there. All right, cool. Now, bear with me as we continue. So we're going to take a comparator, followed by a redstone repeater, and a block. Okay, no problem. We can do that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, perfect. Oh, and then it wants us to get rid of these blocks. Okay, well, we can do that too. We'll get rid of that one. Whoops. Get rid of that one. My screen went blank for a moment. I still need to figure that out. Then we're going to do a redstone trail on the other side. Our inventories, as usual here. We know we're not going to need some of this stuff until later, so we'll do that just to kind of free up some working room. That'll probably be helpful, right? Okay, cool. All right, now let me see. Place any item inside of the dropper to test it. Oh, I don't think we have to test it, but if you want me to, there we go. It's been tested. Oh yeah, okay. So he has bedrock instructions too, to where if you need it for bedrock, you have to move the target block below the dropper and everything. But we're not going to do that. We're Java. We're the smart people that play on the real game and not some fake game. Not that it's fake, you know. All right, so now we're going to come up here and we're going to put in a temporary block here. Well, I mean, he put a dirt block there. He hasn't removed it yet. And I can't remember if it stays there, but we'll go ahead and do that. Then we're going to get our auto crafter. Excuse me, sir. I am here building. I did not invite you to the party. I know you would like some honey. Honey's good. Everybody loves honey. But you can't have any. All right, anyways. Let me see. Which way do we want to do this? It needs to face this direction. Right? Yes. Okay, cool. And then we're going to put in some blocks here. It's always no fair. You know, they build in creative, everybody does when they're doing these tutorials, and you can't, so you can't just fly around and do stuff. You have to do it all manually, you know, which is fine, but it just means that there's, you know, there's more work to do, right? For the rest of us, normal people that have to do all of this. Okay, so yeah, we did remove this. All right, I thought so, but you just never know. All right, and then we're gonna put in over here. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put a repeater, which we there, and we're gonna put a redstone there. All right, we'll see how badly I messed this up. And this might be a video episode, right? Because we're not talented enough. All right, now we need one of those too. Okay, so yeah, we turned this one on, so it's negative. This is like that. That's all good. We've got it taken care of. But now, right here, we need a thingamabobber. And you know, those thingamabobbers that are thingamabobbers that that you create thingamabobbers out of. Do I need one more? I might not have enough. Now do I have enough? No, I don't. How did I mess this up? Oh, it's all slabs, so I'm just short one slab. I was going to say, what am I messing up here? I mean, I can't have it that off, do I? There we go. All right. And I realize I should have kept those seeds and stuff, because you need to fill it. But that's all right. We'll just do this. That should be enough to fill it up. I suppose that's because you want the signal. Yeah, he wants it all the way to the top. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, that's all right. We have grass seeds. There we go. All right, cool. Oh, look, we have another visitor. Sorry, sir, the honey store is not open yet. Sometimes flame on your sword is inconvenient, you know. All right, anyways, onward with our building. So let me see. Then we're going to take our hoppers, 2 of them, and put them into the thing. There we go. Oh, it's saying my grounded 2 is downloaded. Aha. Okay. It's installing at the moment. All right, and then once we have that, I think we're good. We just have to set up the auto crafter. So we're going to come in here and we're just going to say no, 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 and no. All right. That's good. And then we're going to put 21 items. Oh, we're going to create a... I knew this. This here, I should have known this. This is the sorting system. So, yeah. All right, well, we can do that. So we're going to... boom, 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 boom. Hey, monitor, you've shut off twice now. What's up? I gotta figure that out. Then I need a named item. There's an anvil over here somewhere, right? Yes. We have some grass seeds. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. There we go. You know why I'm stupid? Because we gotta put named items in the thing. That's why I'm stupid. Sorter. And then we need some honey blocks, I think. Come here, we want you. Usually I just put 1, but he's saying 21, so I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, and then we need a honey block. All right. I have a shulk of honey blocks. The question is where did I put them? I just had them earlier, and I decided I don't need those in my... I know where they are. They're in my little hut. Okay, maybe they're not. No honey block? No honey block? Did I stick them out here? There they are. See, I told you there was a honey block around here. I mean, I have beehives. I could easily just grab a couple bottles and make a honey block. That's not an issue. All right, there we are. You and boom. All right, cool. So that is taken care of. Now nothing else that drops into that will work, so we're good. But the honey block will go through and then go into the dispenser and or dropper and all that good stuff. So we're good. All right, cool. We're fine. Now we need to finish this because the crafter is going to make the honey blocks. So we need 3 droppers facing upward. Guess what? We got to make more droppers. Ah, well, that's not a problem. That's why we have the ability to make more droppers. We are intelligent. We want it here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, problem solved. And then we're going to put dispensers, 1 going into the dropper there, and a block there. All right, no problem, no problem. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to come to this side underneath, and whoops, where'd my blocks go? Wrong block. There we go. There and here. All right. And now the next section, we need some more blocks. Okay, well, you should have said so, but it's my fault because I paused it, you know. You know, I should really, here, let me playback speed. This is how you should do it. Playback speed 0.5. There, now he's going to go slow enough for me to keep up. Potentially. All right. This is going to be a timer, I know it. There we go. And then we need a comparator, and then a thingy, and then some redstone like that, and then another block. It's still a little slow. Or a little fast. I might slow him down a little bit more, but there we go. Then we're going to come up here. We're going to do some temporary blocks. We need 4 of them to get out to there, and then we can destroy these. Oh, whoops, I just messed up. Okay, slow down. Oh, well. Okay. And 1 more. That's okay, good. And then we can destroy this one. You have to destroy so many blocks. My goodness, it's like, make up your mind, man. Right? We're gonna need some stairs up so I can get up here and work. All right, so we're gonna do 1 here, and we're gonna do 1 there. We're gonna do 2 temporary blocks, and let me guess, we're gonna put those there, and then we're gonna remove the temporary blocks. Oh no, he wants 2 more on the other side. My fault. I assumed too quickly. I've watched this video before, but you know, I've already forgotten all of it, so haha. Because I went through several tutorials, you know, of different things, trying to look at, well, what design do I want to build this time? You know, how much effort should I put into the build, all that kind of stuff, right? Or should I just do the design I've done before? And I decided, well, you know what? Let's do a new design and look for something that's, whoops, didn't quite make that. I need to get up there though, because we got to put a comparator up there. Okay, so we do that, and then we put that, and then we put a torch. I have torches, right? I do. How about that? Right there. And I think I can't remember if he turned on the comparator. I gotta look. Just bear with me a second. I had to reverse really quick. Is he turning it on? Oh, okay. No, he was just showing. He was just showing some tutorial piece about what it does. Is that when there's an item in this hopper, it'll turn it off. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's good. All right. So I think this completes the auto crafter section. So now all we have to do is start building out the other piece. All right, so we're gonna come down here, and I missed what we were doing because I wasn't paying attention. But what we're gonna do? Oh no, we still got time. We can do this. All right. Oops. If I can get to my windows. All right. So let me see. We want to add one there, and then we're gonna add a block here, a block there, a block there, temporary block. Lots of blocks, that one there, and that. Okay, and then we need to go up and put a repeater to there. Alrighty. We need to come over here. We're going to put a thingy, and then we're going to put a thingy, and then we're going to put a thingy, and then we're going to come down here, and we're going to put another thingy. We have lots of thingies over here, but don't worry, they're the good type. So that's okay. All right. Oh, whoops. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay. Good. We're good. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert around here. We got to get up top. See, this is the disadvantage is that he's already moved on because he's flying around. But I have to come up here and get up top first. All right. So, anyways. What do we want here? We want a hopper into that, and then we want another dropper here. Okay, is that all I missed? Are we good? I think we're good. Oh, wait, is that a dropper? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a dispenser. You don't need in there. No, you don't need. See, I almost messed up. But I saw the round hole and I was going, wait a minute. All right, cool. Now what? Now what are we going to do? We're going to do more blocks. We're going to place a block there. Temporary block here. A block here. I'm going to have to slow him down again. He's getting ahead of how fast I can maneuver. All right, and we want a block there. Take away that. Okay, good. This is always fun. Then we're gonna put a comparator over there and negative it. Come back here, you. Should have just put up a bunch of scaffolding all around this thing so I could just do stuff, right? Nope, wrong way. Nope, right way. Okay, so there we go. And then we're gonna stick a redstone there. Okay, we got subtraction mode. We've got that set up. And then we're gonna come over here. And we're going to do ta-da. And then we're going to put a torch. And then we're going to do that. Okay. And then we're going to put another one. Okay. And above the torch, we're going to put a comparator. We're going to put a redstone here, and we're going to put a block there. And then we're going to plug in some hoppers. I can reach. I think there's one more. Yes. So that goes there and one down. All right, cool. Hey, we're sort of keeping up. He's maybe 0.25 would have been good. It says one side completed. Okay, sure. Yeah, I believe you. Now what? We're going to add 3 more hoppers like that. Which side is that? It's on this thing. We're going to add the hoppers down here. Okay, we can do that. All right. Okay. All right. I'll have to probably go through all these hoppers and make sure I accidentally didn't pick up blocks as I was, doing stuff and whatnot, right? Where's the playback speed? I'm going to change it to 0.25%. It's kind of annoying, but it's like, oh, so we're going to build the whole thing here one more time is what it's saying. Right? Yep. Okay. That's no problem. We can do that. Ugh. Let's do a little cleanup here. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna copy this design, and this is the primary design of what's gonna hold the bees and stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that together. Okay, put that there so that we can stick that there. And then that like that. And then comparator. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna put that in. And then we're gonna bring back our torches and do this. And this is the, oh, whoops. This is kind of the repeated design that you use in the farm. So depending on how many beehives you want, you would repeat this farm over and over and over and over and over, basically, is what you're going to do. Definitely a lot easier if you're in creative, but we'll survive and make it all work, so not a problem. Then we're going to come back over here and we're going to repeat this the same. So we're going to do, nope, there we go. Okay, like that. And then same thing over here. We're going to be putting in blocks and stuff. So we'll do this, 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 and then we can take that one out. Take that one out. We can put that there. I don't think you have to build this in any particular order. You just have to put it together and everything. Then we need a dispenser, and then we can take our hoppers again here and just do this, and then do that, and that repeats it. So that's your repeated design, and the bees are going to go up on top of that. But this is the repeated design to collect everything and go through it. So cool. All right, well, now that we got that done, we can move on to the next part. All right, so that means my honey farm can go out that direction. All right, everything looks good. I'll leave that there for a second because I'll need to get up top. But we got our second module, and then we can add modules. Excuse me. All right, onward. I gotta move the video forward a little bit because it's really slow. Okay, so now, guess what? I think we're gonna need some more of these. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's come up to the top, get over here, and get over here, and let's get some slabs. We're gonna do a slab here, on a slab here. We're gonna put a comparator here. And then we're gonna put one of these things. No. That's not where that goes. We're gonna put it here. And we're gonna fill it to level 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, matches. Okay, good. All right. Now what? We're ready for more. I slowed it down to 0.25. Oh, well, I won't do that. It says you can check at what level it is, but I know what level it is. I can see the count, so I'm fine. Okay, move forward. Next section. We're almost at 30 minutes. Told you this was going to be a 2-part video because there's quite a bit, but we'll be able to build the first module, I think, and get it ready. All right, so now we're going to do some stuffage. What does he want? Dirt. Yeah. All right, we need some dirt. Did I put some dirt down here? I put it in here, didn't I? Or, well, not quite dirt. Back up we go. So we're going to use cherry leaves for the bees to pollinate themselves, basically. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Cherry. Okay. So there's our cherry leaves. Okay, and then we're going to do a slab. We're going to put a slab here and a slab here. That's where the bees are going to be. Okay. Very good, very good. Everything's looking correct. Then we need use upside down stairs instead of a slab if you're playing. Oh, we're not on bedrock, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, so these 2 slabs would be upside down stairs if you're playing on bedrock and building this, but we don't care about that. Otherwise, bees, so basically the hives are going to go on the other side of this. The bees are going to come into this one little block right here under the slab and pollinate themselves and go back in. And this was the main reason I chose this design, is when looking at it, is like typically I just have the big long thing and all the bees coming out of their hives and, you know, they're collecting flowers or whatever, right? But, excuse me, sorry. According to efficiency rules, the bees will bump up against each other in that, and they may not pollinate, and they have problems moving around. So if you put them in an individual block from that beehive, then they don't. They're stuck there. They can't, and it guarantees 100% pollination. So now we want to get our beehives, which we have some right here. Each of these beehives have 3 bees in them. We'll just come here. 1, we'll just move aside some blocks. 2. Well, that one has 2. That one has 2. There, let's get the 3s. There we go. All right, and then we're going to put our beehives. Now, they won't come out because they can't. Boom. There we go. Because you're blocking them behind the dirt there, right? So that's the temporary block. If you remove that, they'll come out. You know, we don't want to do that yet. So, or actually, we may do that in a second. But right now, they can't come out. They're locked inside. All right, and we've activated all of this because we've got the beehives there. Dispenser is going to collect whatever we want to collect, whether we're doing shears or bottles. You know, we're going to do bottles on this one. All right, now, slowing it down to 0.25 really slowed it down. I know he's here talking about blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, but we're ready to move on with the build now. There's actually not much left to do except for create the bottle return system and stuff. So that's going to be what, so this one's going to automate that part. All right, so he's going to say go down and place 16. Okay, this is where I need glass bottles and stuff like that. Okay, cool. What time we're at 36 minutes. I'll go make the glass bottles. No, we can do it here. It's all right. This is going to be a 40 minute video. We just want to get the first section kind of done, right? Let me empty this stuff out here. I've been preparing for this. I went and harvested chunks and chunks of sand in the desert. And then I put them through the smelter down here. Looks like we had a few still burning. To collect glass, we'll go ahead and bring all this out. And we're going to have to go collect some honey manually in bottles to set up the filters. So we're good over there. We'll wait for night and collect some honey bottles from our breeder farm, so that won't be a problem. All right, here we are. Let's just get a temporary chest here. We'll do that, and then we'll get 3 of those, and then we'll make a bunch of bottles. Can't believe that 3 stacks of glass only makes 3 stacks of bottles. You'd think it'd duplicate it a little bit more, right? But that's okay. Then we need to collect some honey for the filters. I don't think I have any honey bottles sitting around, so we'll have to do this manually. Where's my campfires? There they are. And get that. Perfect. All right, so we're actually going to pause the video here for part 1. And in part 2, we will finish the bottle collection and redistribution system, and then activate the farm, and I'll build out additional modules too, as well. And because I gotta wait till night anyways, so I can collect honey from these. It's just easier to do it at night. They're all here. Look at them all. But anyways, we'll do that, and then we'll be good to go. So thank you for joining me for part 1 of our new advanced honey farm. And we will see you in part 2. Take care.